I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who's gonna win this. Generic intro and theduckgoesmoo here, back with some more death battle reactions. Today we have Gaara versus Toph, which is Naruto versus Avatar. I have watched Avatar: The Last Airbender. I've never seen Legend of Korra. I didn't know that that was actually even related to Avatar: The Last Airbender until I started doing reactions. So maybe in the future we'll do a Legend of Korra reaction. Now, Naruto, I don't really have any idea about that. I do watch Cell Versus and react to Cell Versus, and he features some Naruto characters from time to time. So I don't really know much about Naruto at all. So this is definitely going to be a learning experience for me. My current record is 18-9, so I'm back up to that 2-to-1 ratio as I'm learning about these characters. So I love Toph. She's one of my favorite characters in all of Avatar: The Last Airbender. So this one, oh man, the biases are going to be hard to overcome with this one, but I'm going to try to be unbiased. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope that you're subscribed so you don't miss future videos, as we are now above 26,000 subscribers, and the name change back. I'm now back to theduckgoesmoo. No longer theduckgoesmoo. It was theduckgoesmoo because the theduckgoesmoo channel, the old one, got deleted. Thank you, YouTube, for never telling me why that happened. But like I said, I hope that you're subscribed. Shout out to the patrons that get the videos a day early and allow me to not have a paywall on the channel. Let's go ahead and jump on into this death battle, though. I'm super excited for it, and I hope you are too. Okay. I mean, this bias is going to be so hard to overcome in this one. So, Gaara, no clue. I've seen Avatar: The Last Airbender. Loved it.
But these two combatants command the very earth around them.
Gaara of the desert.
And Toph Beifong, the blind bandit.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh yeah, the last video was Kirby. You want to check out that video? I'll leave it up there.
Gaara of the desert is a short,
Kirby and
skinny, pale stick of a kid. But he's also one of the deadliest shinobi in the world.
What's a shinobi?
He looks like a member of Green Day.
Gaara is the son of the 4th Kazekage, leader of the village hidden in the sand. Born prematurely at the cost of his mother's life, Gaara was destined for a childhood of depression and loneliness from the get-go.
Not even a minute old and already has a kill under his belt. Oh, technically he had a little help. Because, you see,
he got an assist.
As he was being born, his father was like, "Hey, you know what would be awesome? Using ninja magic to seal a horrible monster in my son's belly to turn him into an ultimate weapon."
What? Why? What? What?
The process was successful, and Gaara became a Jinchuriki, human beings who have powerful tailed beasts trapped within them. Gaara's beast was Shukaku, a giant tanuki with power over sand.
Oh, I want a tanuki as a pet. They're so fluffy and adorable, you just want to hug. Holy shit, what is that?
So big. What in the world?
Shukaku loathed humanity, and at first, Gaara had difficulty controlling the monster's rage, accidentally hurting others. As such, he was shunned by his own people, forced to live a secluded life.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's got a goddamn tummy monster. It's not like Pepto-Bismol's solving that.
Convinced his only option was to fight and care for only himself, Gaara became a ruthless killing machine.
But it's not all bad. Having a digestive desert demon gives him control over all things sand. He can wield it as a weapon, using his mind to trap and crush his foes. Oh, and he can also use it to frickin' fly. How the hell does that work?
He can mentally adjust the density of his sand, whether it needs to be lighter than air or stronger than steel. He can even use it to stop bombs powerful enough to wipe out an entire village. He can control any sand in his vicinity using his chakra, a spiritual energy shinobi access for superhuman abilities, such as walking up a tree.
This guy is like the ultimate emo kid, but I'm not gonna give him too much crap because he can use existing sand to crush the ground around him for even more sand.
Yeah, I'm about to say
he's never without easy access to ammo.
Yeah.
Despite this, he still carries a gigantic gourd of sand on his back.
It's huge. You'd think that'd be hard on his spine. Interestingly enough, its unique shape and size is a reference to how in Japanese folklore, tanukis were considered to be so well endowed they'd have to sling their testicles over their shoulders.
Awesome.
But the thing is, Gaara's gourd is not carrying any ordinary testicles. I mean sand. Gaara has infused his own chakra into the gourd sand.
This directly links it to Gaara, making it much easier for him to control. He's so skilled with it, he can even forge weapons from it, bury people underground, or send it into another person's bloodstream and control them like some sort of puppet. Talk about an itch you're not gonna scratch.
Bloodbending?
Also, Gaara eventually battled and defeated his own father. who happened to be a zombie at the time. His father used a magnetic release ability to control gold dust, much like Gaara does sand.
Even though he can't do the zombie dad magnet thing, Gaara added gold dust to his gourd sand anyway, giving him more control over its weight.
But wait, there's more. With her dying breath, Gaara's mother somehow imparted her own power into this sand. It became living sand, an extension of her will, determined to follow and protect Gaara. It will spring from the gourd to defend him from any danger, regardless of risk and without command.
Rock
Lee. This absolute defensive technique is called the Absolute Defense. Pretty good name, really. Gaara's sand is so dense and fast, only someone who can move nearly the speed of sound can pass it.
Gaara can also use everyday sand to create defenses such as his sand armor, which encases him in a shell to soften blows. Unlike his automatic absolute defense, the sand armor is self-created and requires a large amount of his chakra to maintain.
Gaara's skill with sand is only limited by how much chakra he's got left in his system.
Sand is
After running
impressive
low, he could tag out and give Shukaku a turn fighting, until a group of crazy people literally pulled the sand monster from his body for good. That must hurt. It's gotta be like twice as bad as the night after Chipotle.
He
never had Chipotle.
Oh, the same then.
Turns out losing Shukaku was actually a blessing in disguise. After being resurrected, Gaara spent some time reevaluating his emotional roller coaster of a life.
So he's no longer a bad guy?
Inspired by Naruto Uzumaki, he began to truly understand compassion. His attitude changed. His people began supporting him. He even commanded the allied shinobi forces during the Fourth Great Shinobi War. And, like his late father, Gaara also became...
a zombie?
Kazekage.
No.
Damn! Well, even non-zombie and missing Shukaku, Gaara still retained his powerful chakra and skill over sand.
In their fight, Gaara was so powerful, his father mistook him for Shukaku itself, despite the sand monster being long gone.
Gaara is stronger and smarter than ever, all thanks to his mother's love. I miss Mama Boomstick.
Few can withstand the overwhelming power of this sand shinobi. Or Mama Boomstick's cooking.
Hey, I thought they ripped the monster out of him. I thought the monster gave him power to control sand. But I guess that's chakra. Doesn't make sense. Well, that's terrifying. Casually walks away. Everything's fine. Toph.
As the only child of the wealthy Beifong family, Toph was kept a secret from the rest of the world. Hidden away, she was pampered and guarded like a fragile child. Her parents were hopeful she could someday become a noble, respected member of Earth Kingdom society.
But their hopes were pretty much dashed from the moment she popped out. See those faded whites? Yeah, Toph's completely blind.
My daughter is blind. She is blind and tiny and helpless and fragile.
Still, fragile is the last word that I would want to use to describe this chick.
She will kill you.
Frustrated by her parents' stubborn coddling, Toph ran away from home at the age of 6 and ended up losing her way in a cave. Until she was rescued by some giant badger moles. Yes, they are badgers. And they are moles.
I'm not that surprised.
Imagine one of those things burrowing
I recently
into your
rewatched
home.
Avatar.
What kind of pest control do you even call for that? Oh wait, I know. Fire.
Like Toph, badger moles are blind, so they took a liking to her.
Well, the hell did they know?
And as the original artists of the craft, the badger moles began her training in the art of earthbending.
These giant varmints taught Toph how to manipulate rock and stone. Using movement similar to the Chugar praying mantis martial art, Toph can telekinetically throw, grow, shrink, and alter Earth in any conceivable way.
They could talk about her metal bending.
For some pretty down-to-earth attacks and defenses.
The badger moles also taught Toph how to see.
Wait, these ridiculous creatures are also masters of LASIK surgery?
No, Toph does not use her eyes to see.
Of
course, her other senses are extremely accurate, and
as
I'm not master earthbender,
I know all this.
Toph can sense the location of Earth anywhere.
I just know.
Even more impressive, though, the badger moles navigate their tunnels using an earthbending technique known as the seismic sense, and Toph quickly picked up on this talent.
That's what it's called?
It's kind of like sonar, detecting the exact location and movement of a person or object through their interaction with the ground.
I feel the vibrations in the earth, and I can see where everything is. You, that tree, even those ants.
She feels every movement, every footstep, every heartbeat, so precisely she can even tell if a person's lying.
A woman who can always tell when I'm lying? No, thank you.
Oh, that was
Toph is
Jet,
so good
it?
at this that even her closest friends sometimes forget she's blind.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But don't worry,
Sokka.
they're reminded. In only 6 years, Toph had completely mastered earthbending. She even won the Earth Rumble 4 tournament multiple times under her stage name, the Blind Bandit. But Toph didn't stop her training with just earthbending. At first, softer earth proved difficult for her seismic sense.
I feel the
dude,
vibrations in the ground with my feet.
That was so
The
heartbreaking,
sand is
that
so
episode.
loose and shifty. It makes everything look fuzzy.
But she has since demonstrated her mastery in both sand bending and mud bending. She can also change the density of earth from sand to stone and back. And before you start making any density or hardening innuendos, she's 12.
Yeah.
Okay. But her greatest achievement is the discovery of an all-new bending
Metal
art.
bending.
One thought to be impossible. Metal bending.
By manipulating the earthy composition within, Toph can bend nearly any type of metal just as well as stone. The exception being highly purified metals such as platinum.
Toph quickly mastered metal bending and went on to teach
how
it
do we
to
know that
others.
exists?
She eventually even founded and led a metal bending police force.
And that's after conquering Earth Rumble 4,
I'm guessing that's in
holding
Korra?
up a building the size of a castle, defeating an entire army almost single-handedly, and dueling King Boomy to a standstill. And that guy's conquered an entire hostile city by himself.
Yeah,
Even
Boomy's
in her
insane.
old age, Toph was capable of going one-on-one.
Oh my
with
god,
a
it's
new
old
avatar,
Toph.
and
Yo,
her
what?
psychic sense could locate people across the world.
She knows when I've
Wait,
lied
who's
and
that?
where I've been. Women should not have these powers.
I am the greatest earthbender in the world. Don't you two
I mean-
dunderheads ever forget it.
He is, though.
All right,
Oh,
the
man,
combatants
I
are
don't-
set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
It's time for a death battle!
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who's gonna win this. Okay, it's a toss-up in my mind. I'm going with Toph just because I'm biased, okay? That's a tiebreaker. I think Gaara is probably more powerful.
Oh yeah, tough guy? Make me.
I mean, Toph, at the end of all of this, is blind, and she has trouble seeing sand. Or used to, I don't know. Yeah, Gaara might win. I won't be upset. I just gotta stick with Toph. My childhood. And it is kind of a toss-up. Usually I'm unbiased, but...
Interesting. She commands stone as fluently as I control sand.
By the way, I can tell you're using your sand to smash up the ground underneath us for more ammo. Pretty smart.
Oh, yes.
Sand. Too bad I'm gonna
she
kick
can turn
your
to stone.
butt before you can use any of it.
I don't think this fight's that short.
I can't underestimate her.
Yeah.
Well, does he know she's blind?
I need time.
Well, okay.
Huh? Whoa!
Okay. Wow. Yeah.
Sorry, Grumpy. I'm not ready to be a shish kebab just yet.
Impressive. Let's just crush that. Doesn't care.
Come on! Are
She
you
just
really
launched
that
it into the
scared of a
space.
little blind girl? I'm touched.
She should just launch the ball. Oh, wow.
Your eyes.
That's impressive.
Those are not the eyes of loneliness, like mine. They are blank.
This man is
Impressive
sad.
insight, Gloomsville.
He is the big sad.
I'm digging the whole wearing sand thing, though. That's new.
Oh, now he's blind.
Hey, no
That's a
fair.
good problem.
You need your arms to control the earth. I will remove them.
Oh, well, she can do that. If he
Dream
sends an
on,
attack through the
creep.
air, she
It'll
can't
take a
sense
lot
it
more
coming.
sand than that to take me down.
That's the plan.
All that sand? Hey, look, that's a lot of sand.
Oh, crap.
Just had to say something about it, huh? Are they just in a desert now? They turned everything into a desert.
Sun burial.
Did you just crush Toph?
It is done.
No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
Jeez, I almost
give her some metal.
That's impossible.
Are you kidding? Pay attention, Sandy. I'm about to school
Sandy?
you.
He's floating in the air. How can she sense him? Or like to aim these targets? Oh no, he's not in the air. Just hard with that floor. Okay.
Gotcha.
Uh-oh. Did she just turn his sand shell into stone? Maybe.
That's how it's done.
Toph won. Yes. I'm happy about this.
Son of a shit weasel! Why did another anime character have to lose?
Yeah, but
What?
here's why. Gaara's sand is monstrous, and its speed and power
Yeah.
could easily obliterate most foes. But with Toph, it's another story.
Really?
She can
She's
turn it
freaking
to,
blind, for
you know,
God's sakes, and he
stone.
can fly.
Oh ho ho! In the official behind-the-scenes extras of the Avatar Book 2 DVD, we found this. Toph can feel the earth, even if it isn't connected to the ground.
Maybe because of
Toph is
earthbending?
tough, but her real strength lies in her precision and technique. With her earthbending and seismic sense, she could see Gaara's attacks coming the instant they
That's
began,
impressive.
regardless of if he was in the air.
While Gaara's chakra-infused sand is controlled by his late mother, it's still sand. Just like in an earthbending duel, Toph was able to influence it long enough to misdirect or block attacks. Also remember, Gaara added his father's gold dust to the mix, giving
Yeah.
Toph 2 different bending options just in case. Unlike
Yeah, thanks for
platinum,
giving me
gold
options.
contains traces of iron and copper, and can be metal bent.
To top this off, Gaara keeps himself covered in his sand armor, so Toph could always sense where he was.
He created
And
his
it's
own weakness.
specifically stated that the sand armor uses up large amounts of Gaara's own chakra, not his mother's sand. So, when he ran low on chakra, it became difficult to maintain. Thus, Toph
Yeah.
had no problem turning Gaara's greatest defense into his worst weakness.
Gaara
Yeah,
couldn't
I'm pretty-
stand up to Toph. I know you're floored.
Bad joke.
I really ground that one in, didn't I? What
Stop.
can I say? It's my earthly delight.
The winner is Toph Bay Fong.
No need to gravel about
I'm
it.
so happy
Bury
about
the
this.
hatchet. I'm out.
They can be upset all they want. I'm happy
Next
about this.
time on Death Battle.
What's the next one? Wait, what? Bounty Hunter? What? Versus Bounty Hunter? Is that Boba Fett, I want to say? If I had to guess? I've never seen Star Wars, so it's a complete guess. This one might not be in the playlist because maybe in the future I will react to Star Wars. The girl? Samus versus Boba Fett? Remastered. Oh. Oh, yeah, the next one is Chuck Norris versus Sagata Senshiro. I have no idea who Sagata Senshiro is, but I do know who Chuck Norris is, Walker, Texas Ranger. Someone was asking me about that. It was because me and my grandfather would watch Walker, Texas Ranger and Cash Cab because my grandfather was paraplegic. That's basically all we could do is watch TV or play cards together, so that's what we would do. So that's why I know Walker, Texas Ranger, and I don't know, like, really anything else. So that's about that. But I'm super happy that Toph won. That, yes, I love Toph. I love Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like I said, maybe we'll react to Korra in the future. Right now I'm doing My Hero Academia, and we have that for the next long while. But make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss future Death Battle videos. And in case I do Legend of Korra in the future, if you are interested in that, make sure to subscribe and check out some other videos. I'd greatly appreciate that. Hopefully you have a great rest of your day, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. And until the next one, cue the music.
We were playing that song.